Hey, what's going on, dispatchers? This is Antoine West, and I am your favorite freight dispatchers. If you guys need anything when it comes to freight dispatching, such as training or mentorship, make sure you go to my website, antoinewest.biz, where I have everything that you need. Hey, before I get into this video, I want to give a big thank you to everyone that has ever joined my training programs, especially the ones that already joined in January of this year, because I'm seeing an influx of new students. I probably had more new students during this month so far than I've ever had. So I know people are out there wanting to change their lives in 2023 and come out on top and more financially free. So I appreciate all you guys that join my training programs. Also want to give a big shout out to Don. He's one of my students that first enrolled in my value program. That's my $50 per month program. He was in that a couple months, and now he's enrolled in my enhanced freight dispatch training with a discount. If you're already a student in my $50 per month value program and you want to upgrade, you will get a discount. Just look inside that training course and you'll see it all in there. So big shout out to Don. We've been able to work on a way to where he doesn't have to dispatch or work every day of the week, because some days he doesn't want to work. So I told him, like, look, you're the business owner. It has to be a way, something that we can think of, where on those days that you don't want to work, we can have someone else work, or we can work it out somehow where you don't have to do any business on certain days of the week. Whatever fits your schedule, we can make work as business owners. So I helped him find out an idea where he can earn even more money by not working on some days of the week or on some days of the month. And also big shout out to Eli. He was also in my discount, my value training and mentorship program. That's the $50 per month program that you can find on my website. But he was in there for a couple of months, and he said he wanted to upgrade and get a little bit of more one-on-one time with me. So he's now in the elite mentorship program where I work one-on-one with him for 3 entire months. So I know he's going to come up on top with that one-on-one mentorship. I talked to him the other day. We talked a lot about social media advertising. He got a lot of great information on that. So I know he'll be just fine in the future. But in this video, what I want to talk about is, usually I'm what I consider a humble guy, but you know, this is one of those times where I said I got to stop being humble. You know what I'm saying? So forget being humble. What I want to tell you guys is, when you join my training and mentorship programs, there isn't a problem that can come up that I won't have a solution for you for that problem. Anything that comes up in your business, I guarantee you, I will have a solution for it. Only thing you need to do is execute on that solution. You know what I'm saying? You won't have to worry about anything, any problems that you have. I'm going to give you solutions for. So one thing that has been coming up a lot, people have been reaching out to me by email and bringing this up to me. They aren't people that took my dispatch programs or my mentorship, but what they're reaching out to me and telling me is like, hey Antoine, at first I had 3 clients or I had 5 clients, and now I'm down to 0. What do I do about finding some more? So to be straight up, to be honest, stay straight to the point, because one thing I don't like to do, I'm also a military guy, and just like I led my sailors when I was in the Navy, or I led my soldiers when I was in the Army, I don't take a lot of time to give orders. You know, just like the military, business is not hard. It doesn't take a long, drawn out, hour conversation to explain something. So I'm quick, just like I am in my training. I'm quick and straight to the point. So I tell you what to do step by step in an easy to understand training program. And the only thing you need to do is go out and execute on it. So these people that's reaching out to me, they said at first they had clients and now they don't have any. So when they tell me that, and then they say, what should I do? So honestly, I'm thinking, as a business owner, you mean to tell me you got clients, you had clients at first to dispatch, now you don't have any, and you're not able to figure out what you need to do? What did you do before to get the customers? So one thing I'm thinking, do not be lazy in your business. Do not be lazy with your own thought and your own thinking. Use your brain. That's what it's there for, to figure out a solution. But I already know the problem. If people are starting out getting clients and then a few weeks or months later they don't have any, this is what's going on, to be straight up. So hopefully it's some of you guys out there that this might have happened to, and I'm about to give you your answer. Like I said, there's no problem in this business that I don't have the answer to. So this is what happens. People get in this business and they're all excited, their spirits are up, they're motivated, and they use, that energy, and they market their business. They make cold calls. They advertise on social media, wherever else they may advertise. And because they have a lot of high energy for it, because they're new in the business, they draw in some clients, right? And then they start dispatching those clients. But here's something else nobody tells you about this business. 90% of owner operators fail within their first year. 90%. So it's a good chance that the owner operators that you're going to be dispatching for are new owner operators. The owner operators that's been in business 10 years, they either have a dedicated dispatcher, they're having a spouse dispatch them, or they dispatch themselves. So they aren't going to be in this business 10 years and then decide that they need you. It's going to be the new owner operators. So what happens is, you got to remember, this is a business. In trucking, 90% of owner operators fail within the first 12 months. 90%. That's a high number. Only 10% survive longer than a year. So you're getting clients. You might have like 4 owner operators you're dispatching for. Most likely, they will all be fairly new. 90% fail within the first year. So get what I'm telling you. 90% fail within the first year. But you start making decent money dispatching those 4 owner operators. You're making a percentage of what those owner operators make. But then those owner operators are doing things within their business that's going to cause them to fail, because you or the owner operators don't know how to recognize the signs, right? So all the signs are adding up. So if I was mentoring you, and when I'm mentoring people and they get owner operators, I listen to what they say about their owner operators, and what I do, I start seeing the signs add up. So I tell the dispatcher things to do, what to tell the owner operator to basically link that failure that's going to come up, because I've seen people fail too many times, especially as dispatching myself, owner operators myself. I learned the exact problems. These are the FMPs, like I talked to you guys about in a previous video. I also add the link to that video down below. But fundamental marketplace problems. The trucking industry has a lot of fundamental marketplace problems in this business. So these new owner operators start taking actions that's going to cause their business to fail. They want to enjoy too much home time, but it's such a high overhead business, especially in the beginning. You got to really hustle and start knocking down some of that debt. But they want to enjoy too much home time, so they're not out there running their truck, making money. And then also they start to have maintenance issues come up, and they're not budgeting their money. They might not have enough money put aside to cover certain maintenance issues. Or let's say they come into the game with $10,000 or $20,000, and then they have one maintenance issue, and that's about $8,000. And that takes away so much of their emergency fund. So it's all type of stuff like this going on as to why 90% of owner operators fail. And then the dispatcher who's dispatching these 4 new owner operators, they'll be happy at first because they got those clients and they're dispatching them. And then at the same time, as the owner operators start to fail, the dispatcher concentrates all their attention on those 4 owner operators as they're failing. And the dispatcher forgets about marketing their business. And then what happens is the dispatchers get so tired and their spirits get so down after trying to dispatch those 4 owner operators, when we know 90% of them are going to fail anyway, and you're only going to keep 10% around for months at a time. And then once you lose one owner operator, you're like, oh, that's not too bad, I still got 3. You lose another one, and then you start to kind of wake up. You're like, oh, I'm down to 50%, only got 2 left. And then you don't do anything. You don't start to market your business because you're split between dispatching people and marketing your business. See, you got to know where to focus your attention, because you always have to be, any business you have to constantly bring in new customers, right? And this also happened to me, but I learned fast from it. That's business. So how business works, when you have a problem, you can't spend all your time thinking about the problem. You can't spend all your time talking to other people about your problem. You got to immediately think of a solution and then execute on that solution, or you're going to fail too. So like I said, that happened to me. But what I did is, after that situation, and I started to lose owner operators, I started to advertise my dispatch business on social media. This was years ago. It's still not enough dispatchers advertising on social media, but I started to advertise on social media. I started to run ads. I started to get on video so my owner operators can see me, get a feel for my personality, and I ran ads with those videos. And as I was dispatching the owner operators I had, my ads are always being shown to new people, drawing new people into my business. So most likely, if you don't advertise your business on social media, if you don't run ads, most likely one day is going to come and you're going to fail. I'm letting you know that straight up, even before you start your freight dispatch business, if you haven't started one yet. But in the beginning, if you can get a few clients without running ads, that's great. But what I did, I got a few clients in the beginning without running any ads, and then I took money. Always reinvest your income when you're in business. Reinvest your revenue back into your business, and that's how you're going to grow and scale your business. So I started making money from the people I was dispatching for. And by the way, I started to see all the problems that they were having that was making them fail. So I started to learn and recognize these issues. And then I took the money that I was making from them and I took a certain percentage of that and reinvested it back into my business and ran ads. So then from there, anytime I'm dispatching someone, my ads are constantly running. That's another problem why some people don't get customers in the very first place, because you're not getting in front of enough people's faces. You're not building any brand awareness. So you have to build brand awareness. You have to get your potential customers used to your brand. And a lot of people think that you can just talk to someone one time and they're going to sign up. No, you might talk to 50 people and nobody signs up. But that's why I like social media, because your ads are constantly running. You're constantly getting in front of their face. So you're going to have to, reach back out to people, follow back up with them, do your follow-ups. You're going to need to do all that while you're dispatching your current owner operators too. So my solution to this problem would be to make money off the people that you're dispatching and reinvest some of that money back into ads, so you need to always be bringing in new clients. I don't care if you got 10 owner operators you're dispatching for, because after I started to run ads, I started to get up to like 10 plus owner operators that I was dispatching for. But some people, I had people I mentor say this too, like, what do I do? Well, what they say is they don't want to get too busy. They just start their dispatch business and they'll tell me they don't want to get too busy. They don't want to take on too many owner operators. But that's the problem. I'm telling you guys, like, everything in life comes from thought, even business, right? So if you're in business and you're thinking like, I don't want to get too busy, I don't want to take on too many clients, you're speaking failure already. Because as a business owner, you want to take on as many people as you can. You want to take on as much revenue as you can. So when I started to get up to too many clients, what I did is I started to hire other dispatchers, because I know there's so many dispatchers out there that can't find clients. I started to hire them and split the percentage with them so I could dispatch the people I already was, and I gave them clients and split the percentage, and that's how I started to make passive income. So I'm like, this is even better. Even though I have to split the percentage with them, I don't have to actually do any dispatching. So, and that's because the ads I was running brought in so many owner operators. And then from there, I'm like, well, what's the use of me dispatching for anymore? I'm the CEO of the business. Remember that too. You're the chief executive officer. That doesn't mean you just stay doing all the daily work forever. No, you want to work yourself out of that position so you can concentrate on more on marketing and recruiting. You want dispatchers. You want like 5 dispatchers working for you, and you just want to be sitting back, making videos and marketing, running ads, and giving them clients, owner operators to dispatch for, and then splitting that percentage. So that's a solution to a big problem that we see in the freight dispatch industry. But remember, like I told you guys, 90% of new owner operators fail in the first years. So you can't just concentrate all your attention and energy on those first couple of owner operators that you get. And then what happens a lot of times, since dispatchers are new, you don't know the signs. You don't see all the dots being connected of them failing, but if you get mentorship from me, I know how to put all the dots together for success. So we don't even have to ever think or worry about your owner operator or yourself as a dispatcher failing. But if you guys need anything, go to my website, antoinewest.biz.